Hi everyone, happy Halloween. In this video, I'm going to review Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. I love that Jason gets a James Bond style opening in this one. That was pretty cool. Our story begins with Tommy Jarvis as our main character going to the grave of Jason Voorhees to cremate him and eliminate him forever. But a lightning strike actually brings Jason back to life. And the killing spree begins. Our second and third victims are camp counselors going to Camp Forest Green, formerly Crystal Lake, who get lost and run into Jason. This particular film places Jason in the realm of supernatural horror. The other camp counselors are in search of them, especially Megan, who is the daughter of the local sheriff. But generally, these camp counselors are more worried about the kids they will have to take care of than Jason Voorhees. There is also a group of corporate paintball players, and the gender politics of this particular segment come across as a meta commentary on horror films. Megan's father, the sheriff, is convinced that it is in fact Tommy Jarvis who is doing all of these killings, and they hunt him down. I did like the car chases that are used in the film. They add to the suspense, and they give us a little more variety than perhaps we've seen in previous Friday the 13th entries. The mobile home sequence is a familiar blend of the sensual and the suspenseful that at this point most people would expect from a Friday the 13th film. It's also important to remember that at the same time, these were some of the most reviled films being shown in theaters. These films had the reputation of being trashy or nihilistic, and critics at the time generally didn't like them at all. But they were still financially successful and certainly had enough fans to keep returning, even after Part 5, which was financially successful but not as liked by fans as other entries at that point. One of the strongest aspects of this film is the chemistry between Megan and Tommy. Every time he wants to go it alone, she reminds him that he does need her help. Her tomboyish character is certainly one of the toughest heroines in the Friday the 13th series at this point, and you could even say that her Camaro is an iconic extension of her in this film. So I think that Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, does a number of things that other Friday the 13th films didn't do, and is all the better for having done so. The supernatural aspect of Jason really comes out strongly here, and Megan and Tommy are kind of like this horror power couple who work together to try and stop this seemingly unstoppable evil that may continue to haunt Crystal Lake. The special features for this DVD are quite good. The making of featurette was my favorite of the batch. Thanks for watching, and happy Halloween.